The heaviest part of an expensive bottle may be the part you do not drink. A standard bottle holds 750 milliliters, but after the wine is gone, the empty glass can vary enormously, from roughly 300 grams at the light end to 900 grams or more at the heavy end.
The thick bottle does not preserve ordinary still wine 3 times better. Much of that extra glass is shape, shelf presence, and a base engineered to feel substantial in your hand.
So, this is not a story about one secret cavity or one dishonest label. It is a quieter design decision. How much meaning can a manufacturer add by adding mass?
To answer that, we have to separate 3 things people often collapse into one: what heavy bottles correlate with, what consumers expect from them, and whether the weight actually changes a buying decision.
In 2012, researchers Bettina Picaraz-Fissman and Charles Spence examined 275 bottles in an independent wine shop. They recorded bottle weight, price, country, color, and other variables. The relationship was visible. More expensive wine tended to arrive in heavier glass. That does not prove the bottle caused the price, but it confirms that weight is part of the premium package. The researchers also asked 150 consumers what they believed. Their expectation matched the shelf. A heavier bottle suggested more expensive, better wine. This makes sense as a design signal. You cannot taste a sealed bottle in the shop. Your decision begins with substitutes: label paper, closure, silhouette, glass color, and the effort your wrist feels when you pick it up. Weight is unusually persuasive because it feels like material evidence. A gold label can announce luxury. A heavy bottle lets your body discover it.
But here is where the simple version of this story breaks. A 2025 study asked whether consumers actually reward heavier bottles rather than merely describing them as premium. 232 people completed an online survey. 93 more took part in an in-person test with shelves containing 40 lightweight and 40 heavier bottles. Participants still read the heavier bottles as somewhat more expensive and higher quality. Yet that impression did not significantly change which bottle they chose or how much they liked the wine. That distinction matters. Packaging can create an expectation without controlling everyone. The heavy base is a cue, not mind control. And sometimes the expectation comes from the story surrounding the package rather than the weight itself. In a 2026 Norwegian experiment, enthusiasts tasted comparable wines either blind or with sustainability information. Wine associated with climate-friendly light packaging received lower ratings, even though packaging was not changing the liquid in the glass. The label altered the expectation, and the expectation altered the experience. That is a stronger and stranger finding than simply saying heavy equals good.
Now, the extra glass acquires a second meaning. It is not just something you feel at the shelf. It must be melted, formed, cooled, transported full, transported empty, and eventually collected or discarded. Glass is recyclable, but making and moving unnecessary mass still consumes energy. A bottle that is hundreds of grams heavier repeats that cost across every case and every kilometer. The spirits company Diageo describes this tension plainly. Its packaging report says bottles must be objects consumers are proud to gift and display, but at the right weight. In the same report, glass accounted for more than 80% of the company's packaging material by volume. Diageo committed to reducing total packaging weight and began testing lighter and lower carbon bottles. That is useful evidence because it does not require us to imagine a secret meeting. The industry itself acknowledges both sides. Heavy glass supports premium presentation, and excess material is a problem worth designing out. The real conflict is not quality versus cheapness. It is a familiar signal of quality colliding with the physical cost of maintaining that signal. Can the signal change? Norway's wine monopoly now requires many lower-priced still wines to use bottles weighing no more than 420 grams or alternative packaging. The early response suggests buyers can adapt, especially when lighter glass becomes normal instead of being framed as a downgrade. So the next time a bottle feels impressively heavy, notice what the design has accomplished before you taste anything. It has made empty glass feel like evidence. That does not make the wine bad, and it does not make every producer deceptive. It means the package is participating in the tasting. Would you still read a lighter bottle as cheaper if you knew the wine was identical? That is the design problem the industry now has to solve.